The former champ, Ronda Rousey, is back in Los Angeles after the defeat down under. She landed at LAX, and of course there were a lot of people there to see her. But it's arguable whether they actually got to see her.
This video is so telling and just so meaningful. You know.
So she's with her boyfriend there.
Her face got destroyed.
Travis Brown is with her, but she
is covered up head to toe.
I'm thinking there's got to be stitches there, right?
Sad.
This is Ronda like we've never seen her before. Usually when you see Ronda out, she's confident, she's very charismatic, she's out there, she talks to cameras all the time. She got off the plane from Australia and she had a hood on, sunglasses on, her hair was over her face, and she was hiding behind the pillow. She was making it very clear that she did not want anybody to see her face. It's the first time you've really seen Ronda Rousey embarrassed and ashamed. And she's very sad.
Is it embarrassing and shamed, or you think it's more so her face is just blew
Is it just
out,
the injury?
and then she has black eyes and a busted lip?
Here's why it's a shame, because she's a fighter, and she gets punched. I mean, fighters get punched in the face.
But Evan, if you
part
had
of your job is that you get damage done to your face when you're a boxer.
True, but if you have a blew out face though, and you're walking around black and blue with a messed up lip,
yeah, but
why would you
all the time?
I don't think it's shameful, but I think she might feel ashamed.
Right,
because of
that's exactly
of her sort of reputation in the past and just how boisterous she's been and stuff like that. We've never seen a vulnerable version of her. We've seen the 15-second victory version
Guys,
of her.
I see it differently. I see this as nothing to do with shame. It has to do with business. That if Ronda Rousey shows her face and it's complete, you know, she's got black eyes, a split lip.
She's a fighter, though.
No, nobody's ever seen that image of her.
Let me finish my point. My point is not about fighting. My point is about she's a movie star, and she's a tough movie star. She
what
plays
movie
a
was
character.
she in last weekend?
You know what I'm saying.
No, she's a fighter first.
No,
that's my point.
But she's only going to be a fighter for a limited amount of time, and she wants to be a movie star, and she does not want that image, which is going to be front and center everywhere.
I think you're wrong that she wants to be. I think she wants to be a fighter first, and the movies come along with it. She doesn't want to be a movie star.
Well, actually, she did tell us the last time we talked to her that she felt like she couldn't fight forever when we talked to her on TMZ Sports, and that she would be moving on, looking to a more permanent role in film.
I've been watching combat sports for a very long time, boxing, UFC, all this stuff, and I've never seen a fighter that lost so embarrassed about the way they look at.
But you're making an assumption that it's embarrassment, and I agree with you. And I've watched UFC too, and they always show their face. But the difference here is, I think she's a big star, and she does not want this image of her face battered and bruised out there.
Listen, it's both, but also you have to remember there is all kinds of things for surfacing the online, though, the websites of her face getting beat up badly.
Right,
though.
so people.
Why would she want to add extra to that?
And that's my point. My point is, people have seen her face sort of like blanketed in blood and covered in split and stuff like that. They've seen that. What they haven't seen, though, is her reaction to it. And the Ronda Rousey that we knew before, not seeing her now, that's significant, man.
So my question,
nobody's ever seen her this beat up.
My question is this: does this video elicit sympathy, or does it look like, oh, she's just kind of a wimp when
it makes me feel bad for her. It makes me feel sad because you don't want to see somebody like this. You don't want to see Ronda Rousey, a once proud champion, cowering and hiding behind a pillow walking through the airport.
But to me, I take kind of the other side of it. It disturbs me because fighters lose. Ronda Rousey is human. It tells me just how much she thought of herself, that she just can't come back and say, you know, I'm a human being too. I lost. I'm going to come back and get it again. Almost every fighter that's had an embarrassing fight, an embarrassing loss, has had to do that. Why can't she do it too?
I got a feeling TMZ Sports is going to talk about this on FS1 tonight.
You're right.
Hi guys, this is Lauren from Fall River, Mass, and unfortunately Saturday's events definitely bruised her ego, and I think it did some damage to her brand and her marketability as an invincible fighter. So definitely I think we should give her some time to heal, and she'll be back before we know it, and she'll be ready to kick some more butt. So give her a chance. Give her some time.
That rematch, wow, that rematch is going to be amazing.
But she's got a big decision to make whether that rematch is worth it for her.
She's not going to walk out a loser. That's just not her. She is not going to walk out without trying it again.
Yeah.
I don't think so, man.
I didn't say. I'm not saying.
I know, but I'm just saying. It's not in her.